Hi everyone! In this video I have a kiln opening I want to share with you. These are fired at cone 5 with a 10-minute hold. The 10-minute hold helps to cure the glaze and also ensures the peak temperature is even throughout the kiln. Let's see how the pottery turned out. This is always the most exciting part. This planter turned out really nice. It was made with Amaco No. 11 Amix Stoneware white clay. After it was bisque fired, I gave it to my friend Sharon, and she drew the musical notes and the Cardinal freehand with Speedball underglazes. When she finished decorating it, I brushed 2 coats of Speedball clear glaze over the outside and 1 coat on the inside. I think it's lovely. Any supplies or tools that are used in this video will be listed for you down below in the show notes. This small planter was made with Amaco No. 38 Stoneware white clay and glazed with Amaco textured turquoise and Amaco Smoky Merlot. I like to apply the Smoky Merlot first sometimes, but this time I applied the textured turquoise first. As you can see, I applied only 1 coat of textured turquoise on the edge of the saucer and 3 coats on the planter. Then brushed on 3 coats of Smoky Merlot. I just love how the textured turquoise and the Smoky Merlot blend together when fired. This bowl was also made with Amaco No. 38 Stoneware clay. I used 4 different glaze colors on this bowl. I started with 3 coats of Amaco Smoky Merlot. Then I dipped it in Amaco Indigo Float. Then a dip of Amaco Seaweed, which really helps the glaze run. And I topped it off with a rim dip of Amaco Arctic Blue. I love the pattern this glaze combination creates. The glaze just flows down like a cascading waterfall. It is in the top 5 of my favorite glaze combinations. Do you have any favorite glaze combinations? You can share one or more in the comments section below. Who knows, you may even see your glaze combination in a future video. This planter is made with Amaco No. 11 Amix Stoneware clay. I was experimenting with this glaze combination. The first 3 coats I brushed on Amaco Deep Sienna Speckle and only 1 coat of Amaco Arctic Blue. Next time I won't apply the Arctic Blue past the Deep Sienna Speckle. These planters with the saucers attached are fun to make. I have a video on how to protect your kiln shelves. I left the link for you in the show notes below. This mug is really cool looking. After making it with Amaco No. 38 Stoneware clay, I bisque fired it. And Sharon also designed this one as a gift for a family member who's a chemist. I love how she made the molecules. She did a great job with the underglaze, mixing the gray and the white on the outside and gray on the inside, and coloring the handle with the blue, green, and light gray Speedball underglaze really gives it a cool look. After she did her magic with the underglaze, I put 2 coats of Speedball clear glaze on it. It's fun to make a piece of pottery that has that personal, unique touch to the person you're giving the gift to. If you like what you see, you can give me a thumbs up at any time during this video. I overdid it a little with this glaze on the handle. This is when my cookies come in handy. If you want to know how to make them, I have a link for you in the show notes below. I applied 2 coats of Amaco Iron Lustre to Amaco No. 11 Stoneware clay. Then 2 coats of Amaco textured turquoise. And I dipped it in Amaco Indigo Float. I like how the colors float down the mug. It is savable. I'll just take my rotary tool with a diamond tip and smooth out the bottom of the handle, like this. Oh, I like this one. I made this planter with Laguna electric brown clay. I did a tape resist decoration with this planter. I applied wasabi tape, like this, then 3 coats of Amaco Snow glaze, and Speedball clear glaze to the bottom and the inside. I really like the contrast and love the color of the clay. This is a cool looking planter. I have a video on decorating with tape resist on Underglaze. I left the link for you to check out in the show notes below. This mug is also made with Amaco No. 11 stoneware clay. And glazed it with Amaco textured turquoise and Amaco Smoky Merlot. I brushed on 3 coats of textured turquoise, then 3 coats of Smoky Merlot. After that, I used sandpaper to remove some of the Smoky Merlot on the bottom part of the mug, like this, to create this pattern. I think it looks pretty cool. I'll definitely create this effect again. I just love how the textured turquoise and Smoky Merlot blend together when fired. This planter was made with Amaco No. 11 A-Mix stoneware clay and glazed with Coyote buttercup. Wow, what a striking yellow with a beautiful finish. This is the first time I've used this glaze. The Coyote buttercup now goes on my list of favorite glazes. If you like what you're seeing, hit that like button. It helps YouTube show the video to more potters just like you. This small mixing bowl was made with Amaco No. 11 A-Mix stoneware clay. I brushed 3 coats of Amaco Poppy glaze on the inside and outside. I think it's a beautiful shade of orange. I like this type of mixing bowl. They come in handy in the kitchen. The berry bowl is also made with Amaco No. 11 A-Mix stoneware clay. I love it. It turned out beautiful. And none of the holes are glazed over. After applying 3 coats of glaze, I poked the holes with this soft rubber pen modeling tool. The tip is nice and soft so it doesn't gouge into the glaze and removes the extra glaze nicely. I think it worked rather well. Now with the cool mixing bowl and the berry bowl, this makes a nice little set. I know just who I want to give it to as a gift. Now this little succulent plant holder was made with Amaco No. 38 stoneware clay. And I carved out the grooves with this small ribbon tool. I experimented with cobalt blue mason stain and water. I found out that the mason stain doesn't adhere well to the bisqueware, but I managed to brush the Speedball clear glaze on it. I applied 2 coats. I like how it turned out, but I won't be applying the mason stain like that again. What a cute little cat dish! I made this cat dish with the Amaco No. 11 A-Mix stoneware clay. I used a bunny stencil and Spectrum hot pink underglaze. Then gave it 2 coats of Speedball clear glaze. I think I'll keep this one for my cat. Cool planter. It turned out the way I pictured it. It's the first time I tried this pattern. I carved in the clay with this ball stylus tool to make the bricks. After I bisque fired it, I applied Spectrum Christmas Red underglaze on the bricks. And using a damp sponge, I wiped some of the underglaze off to create this effect. Then applied Spectrum Spring Green underglaze to the attached saucer. Once it dried, I carefully brushed on 2 coats of Speedball clear glaze. I think it turned out great. I hope I've given you some fun glazing ideas and different glazes to try. You watching helps me to make more videos like this one. Now head on over to my How to Sponge Glaze video or my Trace and Transfer video. If you do, I get to play with more clay. Let's stay dirty